The new rules for crossing the border into Canada took effect yesterday, but officials at Grand Portage Lodge and Casino say the changes really won't make it much easier for Canadian travelers to take the short trip to the American side. Mitchell Ringos has the details.
Fully vaccinated Canadians looking to visit the U.S. now only require proof of a negative antigen test taken less than 24 hours before arriving at the border instead of a PCR test. However, that rapid test must be administered by a U.S. lab, pharmacy, or health facility, meaning at-home test kits could not be used to enter Canada. Rapid tests are a lot cheaper than the $200 PCR test previously required. Brian Sherburne at Grand Portage Lodge and Casino says they wish Canada would do away with the testing requirements altogether and just ask for proof of vaccination. The small clinic in Grand Portage has capacity to analyze only 15 tests a day on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so Canadians would still go to Duluth to get tested.
Realistically, I don't know how much of a difference that makes unless someone is having to pay for a test. The tests that we have available here at Grand Portage are no charge. But again, we're limited to 15 tests.
Sherburne says they're still getting some Canadians to come down to the lodge and casino by using those limited number of tests at their clinic. And he says the community has begun looking for ways to expand their COVID testing options.
Now, we have been working on getting a testing company to be on site here, and that hasn't been all worked out at this point. But it is our hope to, at one point, have a testing site located on property.
Sherburne says above all else, he just wants to get back to normal as everyone is tired of the current situation. And it's not just the fact they're missing the Canadian customers coming down, the folks in Grand Portage also miss coming up to Canada.
Everyone's tired of this. We all want to get back to normal. Like I said, we also miss coming up and going grocery shopping and going to restaurants, and we want to get back to the way our relationships were before, where we're both able to go back and forth freely and get back to a day without having all of these restrictions in place.
Mitchell Ringos, TBT News.